Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of August in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you celebrate your birthday in August, happy birthday to you. So we're gonna start with your Rose Oracle card, and there are three cards that popped out of the deck when I was shuffling. So let's see what is the message for those. One of them is healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. The second card that has a message for you is the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. And the last one that has a message for you is the bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen. Keep going. So when you kind of look at all of these here, obviously you've been going through some difficult process. So there's some kind of a healing that's happening for you. You definitely need to trust yourself that you know you are not broken in this process, and just trust the process of healing. And don't forget to be you don't be hard on yourself, don't be hard with people around you. So try to figure out how you can soften your shells. And then the reunion is kind of there's some kind of a collaboration, a partnership. Maybe you're reuniting with an old friend, maybe you are reuniting somebody that you worked with, but there's some kind of a partnership that might be very important at this period of time in your life, that actually has a potential, a promise. So there's something that you've been working on, you've been working towards, and you shouldn't give up. You should keep going because it has potential, and it is about to happen. So whatever you've been working on, whatever your dreams are, just keep pushing forward. In the center of your reading, you do have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. This is a knight that is very dreamy. He kind of follows his heart. He is somebody who dreams a lot, and definitely can be connected to your dreams, aspirations, in terms of overall trying to work on them, trying to achieve them. On a day-to-day level, it can be an offer, some kind of an offer that comes from the heart. So maybe you are getting a new job offer, maybe you are getting an offer for a promotion, but there's definitely some kind of an action that comes from the heart. Somebody is trusting you when they are giving you this offer. Again, it can be connected to creativity, feels in creativity, but there's some kind of an offer that's coming in. You also have here the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card being a court card. So this is somebody who is leading from her heart. Her emotions, her feelings, and the feelings of others are very important for her. And also her intuitions as well. She's a healer, she's a creative person, she is somebody who likes to help people. So there's definitely somebody here that's helping, somebody who's might be a healer, a therapist. So maybe you're kind of going through a process of healing, and there's somebody who's helping you whenever this comes up. But when even in a leadership position, you might have somebody here who is really looking at their feelings and others, and trying to help. And maybe through this help, you're getting this offer that's kind of represented by the Knight of Cups. Now you also have here the Devil. The Devil is the card where you need to kind of pay attention to balancing your life, because something is out of balance. This can be a toxic work environment, a toxic boss, or when you're kind of getting very materialistic. This is kind of like the energy when you don't, when you're kind of feeling trapped in something in your life. This can be a project, a work, a business, or even a position where you don't see the way out of it. You're kind of feeling trapped, and the challenge with the Devil, that the Devil always has some kind of an attractive side to it, right? So there's something in this situation that you're in, situation, work, business, that's kind of keeping you there. It might be the money, it might be the co-workers, maybe you're making a lot of money, and that's kind of not letting you go, because the devil is very materialistic, right? Everything that's kind of comes to the 3D, like it can be finances, it can be enjoyment of life, like overindulging. So there's something here that's kind of keeping you trapped. Now obviously this can be dependency, this can be dependency from substances, right? Like some of you might be dealing with something like that, like drug, alcohol, anything like that. But the devil's message is always very clear. Yes, you might be feeling that you are trapped, but the decision is yours whether you are staying in that situation, work, job, project, or not. So it's always a reminder that it's your decision. And you also have here the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is another core card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. She is somebody who's very radiant. She gets what she wants. She knows how to use the law of attraction. She's positive. She's radiant. She's kind of like a firecracker in a sense that she can get a lot of things done, and sometimes she can surprise everybody around her. Oh my God, how on earth are you able to do all of this? But again, she doesn't care what other people are saying, because she just cares about what she wants. So maybe I'm kind of getting from that with the devil that maybe somebody is trying to be a little bit selfish, or trying to balance being generous and being selfish. I'm not saying that she is selfish, but when you kind of look at this, you have here somebody who wants whatever she wants, and you have somebody who's very giving. He's kind of paying attention to the needs of others, and then you have the devil in between, which can be a sign of being out of balance. So maybe you need to kind of balance here how much you're focusing on what you want, and how much you're focusing on the needs of others. Yeah, because like all of these queens, they can be leaders, they can be people around you. And when we continue the reading, your next card is the Justice, which is the card of balance, harmony, being just, being fair with yourself, with others around you. So this is kind of like definitely forming. They're definitely kind of just making that message stronger, that you need to pay attention to balancing something in your life, because this is a very Libra energy of the Justice, of balancing something, balancing finances, balancing power, balancing emotions, whatever it is. The Justice is always trying to balance something. But justice can be a contract, right? Like on a day-to-day, it can be a contract that's being offered for you, right? Because when you look at it, it's right above the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is this action of offering you something, and the Justice can be the contract that's being offered for you. Now it can be also a legal process. Some of you might be going through a legal process, and if you're going through a legal process, there's definitely a decision here that's being made, and you're gonna get whatever you deserve, and whatever you deserve is really dependent on how you've been behaving, right? Like that's what this kind of balance, being just, being fair, means. And you also have another card here that has the scale on it, the Six of Pentacles, right? This is also about balance, harmony. So like this balancing and harmonizing things are very important. Six of Pentacles is the energy of balancing finances, equal give and take, right? It can be one of those partnerships where both parties are taking their fair share of the good and the bad. It's a really good partnership, but this can be an indication as well of somebody in a powerful position coming to help you. So for example, if you are thinking about getting investors into your business, you're trying to get a loan, you're trying to get a mortgage, this card is always a good sign, because it's an indication that you're gonna get that financial help, whatever you need. It can be also that the universe is coming to help you with something, right? Like this is kind of like a gift from the universe. You can kind of look at it that way as well. But let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. Only very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're gonna be one of those. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your life. So let's see how it continues. Your reading continues with the Nine of Pentacles, which is actually a very good energy from a finance perspective, because this is the card that's kind of showing that you are reaping the rewards for your hard work. If you're having your own business, great energy of independence and making sure that you are financially very sound, very solid, and you're financially very independent. This can be also connected to property. So some of you, if you're trying to buy or sell a property, I think there's some good indication that you're gonna get the financial resources that you need for it. But you know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence and financial stability. So whenever she comes up, you shouldn't be worried about finances, because this is like the pre-empress energy of abundance. So as I said, it's a great card of if you're having your own business. It can be a sign that you're getting additional money through your hard work that you've been putting a lot of effort into, and you have kind of quite a few cards that are indicating some additional money, bonus, or something in that nature, or increase. Because you know, even if you are not having your own business, the Nine of Pentacles is this card that's telling us that your hard work is being noticed. So this is kind of like when you get that promotion, that bonus, that increase, whatever you deserve. And the next card we have here for you is another court card, the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is somebody who is all about getting things done, very action oriented, and ready for battle. He is somebody who is all about like, you know, very fast moving energy. Like this is one of those speedy energies when can be an indication of a big change coming into your life as well, something that you've been wanting, something that you've been working towards. But again, it can be this energy of just sometimes, you know, he doesn't plan, and because of that he just kind of very hot-headed, and he just goes into the battle without thinking and going against the wind. Like, you know, the Knight of Swords has this energy, and I kind of cannot unnotice the fact that you have two knights kind of going against each other. So knights are kind of action, so it might be two offers as well that are coming in, because these two knights, you can kind of see how they're fighting with each other, how they are kind of, the horses are kind of going against each other. So maybe there's somebody you are fighting as well, right? When I kind of look at this angle, you have here these two people that are going against each other. One of them is more of a dreamy, very good in terms of like negotiations, like and then you have somebody who's very hot-headed, somebody who is not necessarily thinking or planning. So there's some kind of a communication issue here, especially that I'm getting his in my throat. So there's something that needs to be better communicated, because it's out of balance with the devil, right? Like there's some kind of a conflict between two people that might be getting out of balance. And you have here the Tower, so this can lead to a Tower moment. And let's talk about the Tower, and then later we're gonna talk about how it's connected. So the Tower is this moment of sudden change in our life that comes out of the blue, but it comes out of the blue because there was something that you didn't make a move, right? So we kind of talked about that. Some of you might be feeling trapped with this devil energy, And generally the Tower happens when you stayed in a situation, a job, a project, a business, an environment way too long without making the next move, because that environment is no longer serving you. So when the Tower happens, the universe is actually stepping in to get you out of this situation. And this can happen in form of a restructuring. It can happen in form of job loss, or anything to that nature, where your whole world is, whatever you build up is collapsing, and you're kind of feeling upside down. And when you kind of look at these two cards, the universe is definitely stepping in here, because first of all, this is a gift from the universe, and this is the universe stepping in because something you didn't make. So some of you might have to change the way you think. Some of you need to change structures in your life, whatever you built up, because the Tower is this moment where everything you build up is collapsing, and you have to build up something from the ground up. But I want to also call attention to that you have the 15, which is the Devil, which we talked about it. It is the moment where you don't necessarily see a way out of a situation. And you have the next step, the 16, which is the Tower, where the universe is coming in to lift you out of this situation where you don't see the way out. So I think you're heading towards the Tower moment. In a sense, which is actually going to free you, which is going to lift you out of the misery that you are in with this Devil energy, because the Devil is in the past. There's something in that's coming out of it, coming to balance in the present, which might be some kind of an offer, an opportunity. But if you are not making the move of getting out of the situation that you've been in, then you're gonna head towards a Tower moment where the universe is lifting you out. So think about what is the situation in your life, and then if you want to avoid the Tower, maybe you should think about making that move. And let's look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. Again, another court card, so it can be a person, your energy, or just the energy of the card. He is somebody who's also very hot-headed, very focused on getting things done, and he is a very successful energy of entrepreneurship and liking the new things, the adventures. And also, like, it's a very good card if you're looking for a job, or if you are starting your own business, because it's an indication that you're going to be way more successful than you think. And you can kind of have a couple of things here that's talking about independence, and some of you might be dreaming about this independence or starting your own business. Also very interesting, the amount of people you have in this reading. Like, you have 3 knights, you have 2 queens, that are indicating that as I said, they can be a person in your life. So there might be a lot of people that are influencing your current situation. A lot of cooks in the kitchen, so-called. So maybe that's kind of the challenge of this Devil situation, that there's just so many people that are trying to have their way, and with these Knight energies, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of ready for battle. Especially these 2 knights, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, they're kind of one of those that don't think ahead, and they're just ready to go to a battle. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.